Hi everyone. So this is the organization that I found. It is called Learning for Justice. And basically what they're about is they would like to seek and uphold the mission of the Southern Poverty Law Center and be a catalyst for racial justice in the South and beyond. So if you go to About tab, they have more about this and they talk more about it. And you can also learn more with this tab here. They offer topics that you can learn and talk about in your classroom. There's so many different topics listed here. And then we have the Frameworks tab, which offers social justice standards, teaching hard history, critical practices, and so much more. So much to learn from all these tabs. And then I thought this was really cool. They also offer grants to educators who may need them. So you can learn about different grants, how to apply, how you're eligible for them, what you can use for these grants, what the grants are for. And then we have a section called Mix It Up, where this is kind of like a lesson that encourages students to it's called Mix It Up at Lunch Day, and it's an international campaign that encourages students to identify, question, and cross social boundaries, which is really, really cool. And then you have podcasts that are offered to anyone who would like to listen to them. There's so many different podcasts offered. And then they have a little survey to try to see if they can find something that maybe you're specifically looking for. And then they have classroom resources. There's so much on this website. They have lessons, lesson plans, student text, student task, what you can bring into your classrooms. So many resources under this tab for anyone. And then there's professional development, which is geared towards educators. And this is a great source where you can go to workshops, have training, so much more, self-guided learning, webinars. And again, there's another link to the podcast under here. And then they do have their magazine and publications area where there's so many different texts that you can read and so much to learn about from here and so many different topics. And then if we scroll down, there's also a donate button where you can donate to their cause to help them, help fund the grants and stuff. And if we scroll up just a little bit, this is actually the article that I read. I felt it was a really important article, especially after everything that happened on January 6th. So it kind of goes over what happened on that day. There's a teach this in a lesson plan, which will give you a lesson plan guide to incorporate this article into your classroom. And then I do have a PowerPoint presentation about what I read. So it offers you different tools you can use. So one of them is called structured listening, and this is a small group, and each person in the group gets 3 uninterrupted minutes to express a response to a prompt such as what is weighing on you right now. So this allows students to express their emotions. There's also what's called letting students lead, and you can even start this by just saying, wow, yesterday was a day, and then seeing if any students want to talk about it. You follow your student's lead, and you do not push any student to talk if they are not comfortable talking about the topic. Then we also have what is called essential questions and starting with the truth. So essential questions is introducing questions that can spark and guide students in a discussion. And these questions can be anything such as, what do you think about? And then insert the topic, or what would you like to know more about? And then letting the students lead, answering those questions, and then allowing time for students to express the emotions about whatever was talked about. And then we also have starting with the truth, which is a little bit similar to essential questions, but you share the truth and what is going on. And then you hold space for any questions students might have about what you just talked about and the topic you introduced. And then you hold space for them to share their emotions. So this is a great way to be sensitive yet still talk about important and pressing matters. And then it also offers additional resources at the end of the article that you can go and read and to help respond to specifically this topic. Um, this is a great resource. I have found so much, and I really enjoyed learning everything that this resource had to offer in this organization. And I hope you guys enjoyed learning about the article that I read and this organization just as much as I did.